Good morning. My name is Emily Scanlon. Today I'll be going over my self-reflection for health communication. I thought this cartoon was very relevant to health communication. Making sure that everyone is communicating correctly and are on the same page will lessen the chance of mistakes in the healthcare field. Today I will be going over 3 topics that I found interesting and will be taking back to my workplace. These topics include patient-caregiver communication, health literacy, and crisis communication planning. Patient-caregiver communication is an integral part of healthcare, with the use of motivational interviewing as a way to help get information and give suggestions to the patient allows them to feel as if they're not being blamed for the situation. Asking questions such as, "What factors concern you?" and "What would you most like to accomplish today?" will allow you to hear specifically from the patient what they would like at the end of the appointment. Using collaborative problem solving will help ensure both parties leave the appointment feeling satisfied. Health literacy is a topic that before this class I did not know much about. After reviewing the video in class, I was surprised that the literacy rate in the U.S. is at an 8th grade reading level. Knowing this, it now makes sense as to why so many people have medication problems and have a hard time taking medication or following doctor's orders. Emotions play a huge role in the responses of patients. So many patients want to hide their inability of not knowing what's going on. They don't want to seem stupid to the physicians that are seen as smart. Some of the techniques that I learned on how to deal with someone with a low health literacy are using words that are simple and go with the patient's ability to comprehend. You don't want to talk down to the patient, but bring the knowledge to their level and make sure they understand what's going on. I would also ask them to repeat back to me what they have heard to ensure they fully understand what's going on. Lastly, crisis communication planning is a topic that before this class I knew little about. Realizing the complexity and details that are needed in order to complete a comprehensive plan was amazing. Some of the strategies that I learned can be used in my workplace, but on a smaller level. There are times that we have our server go down and the ability to read EEGs is compromised. Having a plan should an outage happen again will take the stress away from the technologists, physicians, and IT staff. Although we try hard not to have the patients know about the outage, there are times where it is unavoidable. Assuring the patient that we are still getting information and it is being saved to the local computer will help put the patient at ease. Having mock drills or planned outages will help ensure that staff and physicians are up to date on the current policy and will not panic should it happen in real life. I have thoroughly enjoyed this class. I have learned so much in my explorations that it was hard to pick just 3 topics. Patient-caregiver communication is a vital role in healthcare, and through the use of motivational interviewing, both the patient and physician can leave the appointment feeling satisfied. Realizing that not everyone has a high literacy rate is important when giving complicated instructions. As a caregiver, you need to take time to slow down and ensure the patient knows what they need to do. And lastly, a crisis communication plan will help ensure that you're prepared for a crisis no matter what the scope and severity is. I leave you this quote by Peter Drucker that I thought was appropriate. The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. Thank you.